P2P will
because
everly be in the ballot, but you're
yes,
saying
if
that this is their coalition if they did not adopt P2P.
yes, if they did not adopt P2B, it means that they are working for the present government. It's as simple as that. And Obedience also are ready to take the bull by the horn. They are working seriously because they saw their impact last time, and they know if they build on it, they can make things to happen. So if this coming election, the people should rise and say no rigging,
Hmm.
the international community will support them. Because if they did not, they support the people in power,
Yeah.
and the chaos snowballed into other things. All of them will pay dearly for it. Because if there is a chaos in Nigeria and people are moving, you can't stop them. You can't tell them not to come into your country because they are fleeing a war. You understand?
Hmm.
And trust Nigerians, they know how to travel. Yeah, even if you don't want them, they have a way of coming to your country before your very eyes.
They are in
And
numbers, you cannot stop it.
yeah, you can stop them.
And some people will die in the process.
Yeah,
Still.
yeah. Still, you cannot stop them.
All right, welcome everybody on today's episode of Vicinfluential. If this is your first time coming across, I've started to use this, should I say, sentence to welcome you because you guys need to follow and support what we're doing. That is why I'm starting with this now and I'm also ending with it. If this is your first time, please subscribe, follow, depending on the platform that you're watching from. So we brought back our amazing guest. I know you guys like him because of the way he analyzes what is happening in Nigeria because he's also part of the older generation. so, so
Yes.
though he said something on our last video that the Igbos has the capacity to how did
To
he say
put
that?
economic blockade.
Yeah, to put economic blockade in Nigeria. So and based on your reaction, that is why we are shooting today. That he's going to clarify everything and make you guys understand. The people that is willing to understand and listen first before you put in your comment. Your comment is appreciated no matter what you write in there. Though most of you that are writing what we don't understand do not have face. So, Mr. Happiness,
Thank you.
welcome.
Yeah, thank you for having me again.
Yes. So you watched our last video when you said that the Igbos have the capacity to put an economic blockade on Nigeria.
Yeah.
So can you expatiate on that?
Okay, first of all, I want everybody to understand that I am, first of all, a Nigerian citizen. And if you break it down, I'm also an Easterner. And finally, I'm from Delta. So if I'm speaking, I'm not speaking only as an Easterner, I'm also speaking as a Nigerian. So when I mean economic blockade, that the Igbos can put economic blockade on Nigeria, I mean what I said. And the Igbos have the capacity. Okay, that is number. Not only the Igbos, uh, the Yorubas also have the capacity to put an economic blockade to Nigeria. Likewise, the Hausas. So it depends who want to use their power. Do you understand?
Mm-hmm.
And causing an economic blockade is not something of a rocket science. Okay, let's assume the whole Igbos suspend all their activities in Nigeria just for 1 week. Everything they do.
Mm.
Let's say the whole Igbos go on strike. Igbo companies, Igbo businesses go on strike. Nigeria will come to a standstill. Because that chunk number of people relinquishing their activities
Mm.
for the day, that many businesses will stop. And the government will not have money.
Yeah.
So that is as simple as that. So when I said Igbos have capacity to put economic blockade in Nigeria, yes, they have it and they have it 1,000 times if they want to use it. It's a matter of coming together and they do that. And that is what Nigeria will come and negotiate. They will call them and say, what is the problem? Let's discuss.
Okay, I want to
Mm,
ask you a question on that. And what I'm going to ask is about the motor pass.
mm.
What tribe in Nigeria does the highest motor pass business in Nigeria?
The motor pass trading business in Nigeria is basically Igbos.
Okay.
Yeah, they are the one into it. And likewise, many other businesses, not
Mm.
only motor pass.
Mm-hmm.
There are a number of businesses
No, I
that
want
is
to ask you questions based on all these tribes. So I
okay.
want to ask you the people that does food business more. Igbos, it's not just the business that Igbos do, motor
Mm,
pass, right?
mhm.
But I just asked that question
Yeah.
because there are some sense I want people to get
Okay.
so that they can also be inclusive in what we're saying. It's
Okay.
not because you said only
Yeah.
Igbo and they go off with that thinking,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
What tribe in Nigeria does the food business more, like farming?
Yeah. Famine is the north and the middle belt.
Okay.
They can also put an economic blockade on
Yeah,
Nigeria.
and I remember they have threatened to do that
Yeah.
before.
Yeah. If they do that before Nigeria will recover, it will take time because it takes time to source out products. It takes time to put the logistics in place. It takes also, time
Mm,
for even people to accept even the products. You understand?
mm.
So that is why any if let's say the northern and the middle belt, if they want to put an economic blockade, especially in the area of food,
They have tried it before.
yes, Nigeria will still speak to them.
They tried it before, but it did not work out fine because what they are doing is perishable food. If they leave it, it's going to spoil.
Yeah,
I think they tried it 2 years or 3 years ago.
I am not aware.
Yeah, they tried.
I
They
am not
tried a
aware.
Funani Hessman, I think a Funani. I
No,
cannot
there
remember
was
that organization.
no. They threatened.
Mm,
They threatened to do it, but they did not do it. You understand?
mm,
They threatened, but they did not do it. Okay, let's assume not only even a tribe. Let's assume association.
mm.
Let's say we have a farmer. Okay, look at the labor. Uh,
NSC?
yeah, the labor union.
Mm,
Though they are not serious people. This, if they are serious people, they can also cause economic blockade on Nigeria, and Nigeria will listen on their demand. They can make a demand on behalf of the masses and also on behalf of their workers. So, because of their large numbers, and they cover a lot of sectors, they covered a lot of activities. If they shut it down, the government
Those guys are not serious.
yes, the government will sit down and speak to them. Yeah, only they are not serious. They have, politicized their power
Yeah.
and their importance.
Oshomole come from that
Yeah,
place also, right?
yes. He was one of their, former leaders.
Mm.
So this is what we mean. Some people have taken it as a tribal something. Yeah, even their tribe can also do. For the fact that I speak for Igbos does not mean only Igbos can cause economic blockade. If all the Yorubas say, okay, we are not part of Nigeria, we are going to suspend all our activity, they shut Lagos down,
Okay.
everybody will sit at home. Let's say all, both in
What activity do you think they will shut down?
no, they can
Shut
okay.
down seaport and
Yes, yeah, they can they can shut it down and say no movement.
mm,
Okay, look at during the time this their festival they call Oro.
mm.
When they start, they say nobody should move from this time to this time. Yeah, that is a part of economic shutdown. Because at that time, actually, there are businesses that take place. But within that period, you cannot try it.
Yeah, but I
Yeah.
want this question is like a thought-provoking question. What exactly do you
Mm.
think the Yorubas are known for in Nigeria, business-wise or
The,
economic-wise? What exactly do you
mm,
think they are known for that they contribute in Nigerian economy?
okay, let's say, for example, Adenuga is, at least is from the West.
Mm,
We have so many of them. The West still have business people. No, I'm just thinking, let's say Yoruba as a tribe.
mm.
They say they want to cause an economic blockade. If they shut down all the activities, ranging from radio house to transport to the city, from the locals to the professionals, all
Media.
the obas, yes,
Media. They're mostly in
everybody,
media.
yeah, everybody say shut down your activities. That the way the country is treating us as a tribe, we don't like it.
So they are more in information sector.
Yeah, they are in every. Yeah, I think they have upper hand in when it comes to information center But the information sector now, I hope, is becoming to be decentralized
Mm.
because of the social media.
Mm.
That power is no longer there like before.
They don't have
It,
that much monopoly.
yeah, they don't have, and nobody have the monopoly now because the social media have decentralized the way of information
And that was the
dissemination.
avenue they used to lie to Nigerians.
Yeah, before is who control the media, control the narrative
Mm.
before.
Mm.
But now, he who control the media does not control the narrative. There is alternative voice that is coming from every corner. Influencers are beginning to, initiate the narrative and control it, unlike media houses before. Yes, the Yorubas are good in that, but they cannot hang on that only.
Mm.
Yeah, because other voices are speaking now, especially the social media, and that is one of the benefit of social media. Is it has really revolutionized the dissemination of information. It's not centered on one
Mm.
source again. People are getting alternative views. You understand?
Mm.
Yeah. But economy blockade can be caused by
Okay, our Yoruba brothers are one of the most educated people in Nigeria,
yeah,
right? But when you made that statement and seeing so much negative utterance at the comment section still
yeah,
coming from this part of people,
yeah.
what goes through your mind?
Well, I think they underestimate the power of people, and they underestimate the power of numbers. Anybody who understands numbers cannot speak like that.
So you did not
Just
say, well, it's unfortunate. You did not say it's
yeah,
unfortunate.
well, you see
Because I
the
said, well,
eh,
it's unfortunate. You
is
know why I said this?
the power of number
Mm.
is even God. You remember? Sorry, I'm a Christian, so
No, no, no,
sometimes
I'm also a
I
Christian. It's
take my
okay.
I take my inspiration from there.
It's okay.
When they were building the Tower of Babel and the
Mm.
people unite,
Mm.
when God saw it, He said, "These people, they have made up their mind, and they have of one mind. If I leave them, they will certainly achieve what they have planned to achieve."
Mm.
And that was where the different tongues that we see now, that somebody from east will be speaking and somebody from the west will not understand, started from that project. Because God knows the power of numbers and the power of unity. The Almighty God is
Mm.
aware of that. So when an individual is downplaying a group of people that are in millions, not in even thousands, you should be afraid. So you feel that those people lack some understanding. Even criminals that are not up to, let's say, 1,000,
Mm.
if they unite and put forces together, they can put an economic blockade to a nation. You remember during the time of
And
INEC? Yeah, police were removing their uniform. They are afraid to operate. And these are few numbers. They're
mm.
not up to even 40.
Mm.
But everybody was afraid because of their unity,
Mm.
because of their fierceness, because of their activities. It brought a sort of economic blockade that time.
And Derrick also in the east.
Yes, so then if these little people can make impact, how much more?
Millions.
Yeah, millions. An Igbo nation that is made up of millions of people, millions, and they come together.
And businessmen,
Yeah,
not just
businessmen also, they have money. These are not referrals. These are people with resources that can pull things. You understand?
Mhm.
If they if there is something that want to happen now, there is no average Igbo family that cannot be able to boast of something in the East. You understand? There is none. They can put resources together and make things happen. And you are saying these people cannot put an economic blockade. No, they can if they decide.
Mm.
You understand? First of all, in numbers, if they decide because of their number, they can. So numbers are very powerful. And that is why anywhere you have, even in politics, the person who command numbers, everybody want to speak to him. Okay, look at how Obi have become the darling of the nation.
Mm.
Everybody want to talk to him. Everybody want to bring him closer. Why? They are doing that because they have the numbers. You understand?
Yeah.
Yeah, and the numbers can cause you will see the effect in everything they decide to do. The effect will be vivid. It will be very clear. So these are the reasons why they are speaking to him, because they have the numbers now. So anybody who is doubting
Are
me,
they really speaking to him?
oh yes, oh yes. If
Are you saying
Obi
what happened 2023 will not happen again in 2027?
for Obi,
Yeah.
I don't think.
Unless the people that wants to take the power are not serious. Unless the
Yes,
Nigerian people
except
are
the
not
Nigerians
serious.
are not.
Serious.
Yeah, they paraded a lot of narrative, which some people bought it, that Obi does not have a structure. Okay, he does not, and truly he does not have them. No, Obi was an opposite of what the Nigerians know. It was a tsunami. Yeah, Obi's movement, defied the political calculation in Nigeria. Obi's coming, defies every arithmetic, everything they know about politics.
But do you know
Eh,
what I
eh,
was thinking,
mm,
right? Because I don't know the structure that we were talking about that time. Listen, just
mm,
I was saying that if Nigerians want to vote Obi in as their leader to lead Nigeria forward,
mm.
I don't understand the structure they are talking about, since voting is number, right?
Yeah,
How many people that have voted is the people you are going to count. So you don't need a governor from anywhere to be part of you, or a senator from everywhere. It's just Nigerians coming to decide, okay, we are going to vote this guy and we are going to protect our vote. So it does not matter if every state has governor and also president with them.
yeah. That is on the plain side of it.
Mm-hmm.
But the structure they are talking
Hmm.
was also part of the reason why he did not get that presidency,
Okay.
despite him winning it.
Okay.
You understand?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the structure they mean is somebody who is there to protect you. Who is there to protect your vote, who is there to fight your battle in your absence. That is actually what they mean.
For
And
example, the way his vote was stolen in Port Harcourt. What happened to him in Port
yes,
Harcourt?
yeah, let's say Port
That's
Harcourt.
example.
Yes, even at the presidency when they were changing the figures, if he has got somebody there, let's say 3 or 4, they will not allow that. You understand? They will say no. So because he has not got so much people in the key places, the decision makers, the key players, yeah, you will vote, but it's somebody that will key in the figures.
So do we have that
If,
now?
this time,
Mm.
no, you see, now they are building it.
Okay.
And 2, 2023 was an eye opener, even to the elite. That is why they are speaking to Obi.
Mm.
Okay, now the masses knew that truly they did it. This is where they made mistake. They realized where they made mistake. Where they made mistake is this point we are discussing now, that they did not protect their vote to the end because of the promise. Don't forget that INEC made a very powerful promise. You understand? And that was why the Obidient, went the way they went. Because they felt what INEC was saying was true, not knowing it was a deception. So now nobody will bank on what INEC is saying.
Or what the government of the day will do.
Yes, nobody.
The game was from every side.
Yes,
Both CBN, both president changing Naira.
yes,
The game was from every side.
yes. But we believe INEC so much because the man went everywhere, internationally, locally, to promise that this will happen. So that a bit make the opposition to lose
Lose
guard.
God, huh?
Do you understand? But this time it's not going to happen. It's not.
You know,
That is why they
you're
are campaigning
underestimating
and
them.
rig and die. Huh?
You're underestimating them. The capacity they have to lie and rig election.
No. Nobody, no matter what INEC will come to say now, nobody will. People, because actually where they protected their vote counted. Do you understand? It's only the place that they did not protect their vote. That is the one that was manipulated. The place that protected their vote, it counts. Yeah, that is the power of the people. When they have voted, they counted it, they follow it, they say you can't change it, and you cannot change it. It
So
takes two to
they are
tango.
going to be there 6 a.m., 3 a.m., no matter how long it's
And
going to
yes,
take.
if it takes 4 days, they will be there. They will not go and sleep. Check what happened in Ghana. When the people said no, they will be there, and you can't do nothing. That is the power of numbers. Do you understand?
During that time, I was asking seriously, this guy was not even on seat, Tinubu.
Yeah,
He was not, now he's on seat.
yeah. But even if he's not on seat that time, he had the machineries in his control. Yeah, it was in his control, especially the key persons. You remember, even at the court, some of the things, INEC was even tweeting on behalf of even the government. Yeah, this guy he have the machineries in place. Even he's not in government. He was even more in control than Buhari himself. Do you understand? Yeah, he's still the same. Though now he's directly in charge. Unfortunately, he is not amending his ways. Yes.
But it's giving a lot
Mm.
to people in charge, governors, ministers, people
Yeah,
that are going to
yeah.
manipulate all these things.
He's giving them a lot of money. That will be their doom. Yeah, they are. One thing about power. There's absolute power, intoxicate
Yeah.
absolutely.
Corrupt.
Yeah,
Power
corrupt
corrupt
absolutely.
absolute power.
So they are getting more corrupt, and they think they are, they are in charge. Yeah, and don't knowing that they are building this connection gradually between them and the people. There's absolute discord. They are building it, and before that time, it will get to the peak, and that is when you will give somebody a billion, it will tell you to hell with your money.
Who is going to
Yeah,
say to hell with your money?
yeah, people will say it.
Nenna Kalu. Do you have another Nenna Kalu?
No, yes,
Do you
there
know who's
is.
Nenna Kalu?
Yes, there is the one who I know.
Which
Her.
they are not going to
No,
appoint again in
see,
Abia State.
there are good people in Nigeria. Sincerely, it's not only Obi, it's not only Nenakaro. There are thousands of them in Nigeria. Just give them the opportunity. Do you understand? Why we are celebrating Obi is because he's the one we are seeing now. He has tested power, and he did not change. It did
His
not
character.
affect his character and integrity. He is the one but there are many Nigerians like that. Okay, Obi is the man of the season. Tomorrow, another Nigerian will come up. There is no one righteous man in there are many. You remember in the Bible where I think which prophet he said, God kill me, I'm the only righteous person remaining. God says, it's a lie, I have thousands of you in the land. So Obi is not the only good person. Rather, the name you call it, and then
Nenna
what and
Kalu.
what. Yeah, she's not the only. More people will come. Many people are actually against the system. Yeah, they are looking for opportunity to strike. Some things are within. If they know in Nena Oti we at that Nena lady, they know if she will behave like that, they will not put her. So they were thinking she's with them. And that was why they allowed her to be there till that very time. And they say, well, God will, surprises will spring up, especially. Obi have shown that. So that is why they are not taking it lightly. They are doing everything to make sure they stop him.
They are doing everything.
Yeah.
The person they are playing with, their opposition has resources from everywhere, from Nigeria, from the highest office in the world. He has people willing to back him up.
Who?
That's Tinubu. He has American agencies advising him on what to do.
My brother.
And immediately, it does not matter what the result said. Immediately, the INEC chairman said he's the leader of the election. They are going to back him up straight. You will see useless people from Britain, America, congratulating him the next day. This is what they did. Richie Sunak congratulating him. Biden office, the same thing. This is exactly what they're going to do. Framing the fraudulent election.
No, it's because there was no uprising. You see, you should understand well, I think we are going into politics anyway, but you should
Yeah.
understand the place of Nigeria in the committee of nations. Okay, Nigeria is so huge that many countries will not allow Nigeria to implode. Okay, so what do? They just watch uh, a narrative. They just follow something that will bring that stability, even if it's wrong. They don't care whether it's wrong or right. But if they can find a way to avoid chaos, because if they can find a way to avoid it, they will just follow that narrative immediately. Because if Nigeria implode, it will affect so many countries. Let's
It will
say
affect so many
so
countries.
many countries.
The nation will not be open for the resources to be taken.
Hmm?
The nation will not be open.
No, they can still take resources if it did not implode. So why would I allow it to implode? So that they'll be taking resources. Do you understand?
Mm-hmm.
Because if they allow the country to implode, do you know the mass movement that will happen? In Britain alone, if Nigeria implode now, in Britain alone, within a month, like 30 million Nigerians will be in UK. Okay?
Mm.
How can they handle it? That would be, I mean, just 30 million have a capacity, and they will be in that in Britain. That would be a big problem on their side. Okay, the same way, just divide because British, a lot of Nigerians have a British connection, have a British passport, citizens, and all of them will fly immediately. And if you check the numbers, they may be more than that. So that is a crisis on their side. Even if they are taking our resources, before they could fix it, it may degenerate into other things. So they have to be proactive and solve that problem before it starts. They will still have access to the resources. They are having access to
What
it.
about Libya right now? Libya that is, I don't know how to quantify Libya. What would you say? Are they not enjoying Libya the way Libya is?
Yeah,
They are
Libya, they
happy.
succeeded. Libya does not even have how many of them left? Did you see, how many Libyans even did you see in Nigeria? Yeah, they are taking their resources. It's okay, but they can't try that with Nigeria. As a matter, Libya is not up to a state in Nigeria. No, did you see any Libyan in Nigeria on the street?
Mm-mm.
No, let Nigeria implode now. You see 3 million Nigerians in Libya. Do you understand? You will see 20 million in Ghana. You will see 15 million in Cotonou. You will see 40 million in Ivory. Like that. And many nations cannot handle it. So what they do, like during that election, if the opposition have risen, they've seen the reaction of the Nigeria populace, the will of the people. They will support the people. Since their voice is higher, and this is what will bring the peace, immediately they will support the people. Because they want peace, they don't want Nigeria to implode, because the effect is so much. You understand? Yeah, immediately they will be on the side of the people. So our destiny is our hands. It's in our hands. It's not in the Americans. They will follow where the peace is. So if this coming election, the people should rise and say no rigging,
Mm.
the international community will support them. Because if they did not, they support the people in power,
Yeah.
and the chaos snowballed into other things. All of them will pay dearly for it. Because if there is a chaos in Nigeria and people are moving, you can't stop them. You can't tell them not to come into your country because they are fleeing a war. You understand?
Mm.
And trust Nigerians, they know how to travel. Yeah, even if you don't want them, they have a way of coming to your country before your very eyes.
They are in
And
numbers. You cannot stop it.
yeah, you can stop them.
And some people will die in the process.
Yeah,
Still.
yeah. Still, you cannot stop them. If it means for them to go through the sea, they will go. If it's to fly, they will go. If to pass through the bushes, they will do that.
Because they're running for their life. They
Yes,
don't have any choice.
they don't have any choice. And you can also take them back. Under the UN treaty, you must accommodate them. So this many people cannot afford. You understand? That is why many people pray for the peace of Nigeria. It's as simple as that. And the side of what will not implode, that is where they will be. So the day the people will rise heavily,
Mm.
the international community will be on their side. God, as at that time, they will see that this is what the nation have decided, and this is what will bring peace. They will support the people. And those few people at the top, there will be nowhere to be found. So that was what happened in 2023.
23.
The people did not react. You understand? They and Obi also did not encourage them to do that. But now they have seen, they have learned. Life is full of lessons. They have learned. They saw where the mistakes happen.
From everything APC is doing right now, so many things need to be anticipated. From every move APC is making, and the Tinubu and his gang, everything they are doing right now, forcing opposition to join APC. I don't know why they are doing that. Maybe they have skeleton in their cupboard. I don't know why. And this guy, they just appointed right now the INEC chairman, the new INEC chairman,
Yeah.
right? So many things need to be checked. They just need what they need to do right now. What I think Nigerians should do right now is to study this Tinubu way of politics.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
Study it and overgerate any move they think he's going to make.
Actually, people know his style of politics. Tinubu politics is simple. It's transactional. Take this and do this. That is his style of politics.
And the way what I have done with this present River State president governor, I'm sure part of the deal that make them to release that place to him again is we are going to deliver River State to APC. It's sure part of the deal.
Okay.
You understand? They have shown him what they can do if he cannot deliver APC.
This time, don't be surprised. The Nigerians were not facing economic hardship
Enough.
Even what they're experiencing now is times 3 of what they were experiencing during Buhari. Okay. No matter the defection, if it did not work for the people, I bet you 2027 will not be easy. Except they did not use the popular candidate, like Peter Obi is not in the ballot. Yeah.
Peter Obi will
Because
everly be in the ballot, but you're
yes,
saying that this is their coalition if they did not adopt Peter Obi.
yes, if they did not adopt Peter Obi, it means that they are working for the present government. It's as simple as that. And Obedience also are ready to take the bull by the horn. They are working seriously because they saw their impact last time, and they know if they build on it, they can make things to happen. You understand? That impact was peaceful. You understand? It was done on a it was a peaceful thing they
The
did.
power of Gen Z is going to come into play.
Is going to come into play, and this time they will protect their vote. They will protect it. I'm telling you,
Because this protecting your vote is going to even more of the thing Obi need to campaign on.
That is what they will do, and then they will do it. Because last time they did not protect it, they won the election, and it was that protection that robbed them of the victory, the final victory. So this time they will protect it. And once the Nigeria does not have the security to stop them, because on the day of election, how many policemen can they dispatch? How many? It's few, because it's nationwide. Nigeria does not have enough police, enough army.
We don't have
to
up to
stop the
5.
people.
We don't have up to 5 million personnel.
Yes.
It's not up to 5 million personnel.
Yes, so they can
dealing with 200 million people.
Yeah, more than 200 million.
It's not
people.
possible.
It's not possible. So that is the power of the people. They will certainly, rise up. That is also part of the economic block. If the people can arise, they will shut down the government.
And the security men also, I'm sure, is going to be two-minded people. Do we really want this person to continue, or we want good governance? You understand? Understand what I mean?
Yeah, for the security men,
Personnel, yes.
security, I think they are the most sorry to say. I don't know the words to use for them. I don't
obey the last command. That's what they're doing now.
No. Obey the last command to your detriment. Do you understand? I was watching a video in Kenya. One of the security guys, which they were sent to quell the riot in Kenya.
Mm.
Unfortunately, his brother was among the victim. I saw him crying. I said, yeah, why should you cry? If you have taken the noble cause and not to go and fight the public because of a peanut, it couldn't have happened to you. And losing a life, do you know what it means? Unfortunately, poverty have brought Africans. Poverty has made us to value human being less. If you could know the power of an individual, if you know the power of an individual, you cannot take out a life. Because individual have a capacity to save a nation.
Mm.
Individual have a capacity to save a nation. And that is why the Bible says, what shall it profit a man to gain the whole world and lose his soul? What it actually mean? That an individual is greater than a nation. The capacity in an individual is greater than a nation. And that is why you could see today, there are individuals in the Western world that have more money than a nation.
Yes.
Their worth is more than a whole country, just one person.
Yeah.
So imagine if that is your brother. Imagine that person comes from your family. What will happen? Do you understand? So that is the power of an individual. If you understand that you will not take any life. So those policemen they give just peanut to go and kill, they are just stupid. Out of the people they are killing, one person is enough to save them and the entire generation. And the money they are collecting, it will not even save them up to 6 months. You see,
what is 6 months?
It's a pity. For the security, I don't know. I don't have a word for them. They are most of them don't have capacity to think. They're only good in doing evil, and may God help them. And the protest or the revolution is to better their lives. Most of them are not doing well. I don't know if you go to Nigeria, you see security men. How do they look?
But this is what they have known all their life. They don't know that something can actually get better, and it will also be better for them. It will be better for them, their situation, serving as a public office holder, that your life can actually be better than people doing private business.
No, they
and
should.
you'll be respected. You see the way they respect security men here.
Yeah. They know it can be like that. They know because they watch. We're in a modern world. The world have become a global village. Yeah, they could see other security elsewhere. They could see their physique, their look, their lifestyle. Yeah, they know that such thing. They should know that such thing can happen in Nigeria. Yeah, they should know. Only that because we have wrong leaders, and is that wrong leaders they are protecting? Somebody who is killing you, spoiling your life. Go to Nigerian barracks. Go to look at the cars they are using. Look at the offices. Man, it's a mess. And these people behind it, you are still protecting them. Well, their case is for another day. They say if they explain Nigeria to you, you understand it. They did not explain it to you. So the security is part of that.
Yeah. So, another thing, in every of our platform that we are talking about Nigeria, I'm from Abia State. So I will always want to say something about Abia State because I would love to do everything in my capacity to protect these guys' vote any way I can to educate people to say, make sure in the next election you vote for OT and protect his votes.
Yeah.
Make sure you do everything in your capacity for OT to remain in the next 4 years.
Okay.
Because take what is happening right now as an example, just like we did on our previous video, right? He's using every naira that is given to him to work for Abia State people.
Yeah, commendable.
Yes. So this thing need to be protected. Right now, Honorable Benjamin Kano, do you know him?
Yeah.
One of our brothers also serving right now as a deputy
Deputy Speaker.
Deputy Speaker.
Yeah.
So
the House of Representatives, right?
Yes. He's saying that in the next election that they are going to take away Abia State. They are going to deliver Abia State to APC. I don't know if he's planning to run as a governor.
Yeah.
I don't know what their plan is. But Anything that you can see with your eyes, you don't need somebody explaining it to you.
Yeah.
Abia State people can see governance right now. They can see, they can touch it. So whatever any other person is going to sell to you, the only thing you should do is to look at the federal level. Look at every other state, just like I've said, Lagos State. Look any state that you've seen that is run by an APC member. And no, OT is like, I don't know how they call this in English. Odara, mother, Onyishi's Odara Nogo. You know the meaning of that,
Yeah.
right? A blind person. When a blind person is going, then he found a precious stone or whatever. So oath is like a precious stone to Abia people right now. So we should protect him and his government. We don't allow if this guy wants to run, okay, it's okay. Let him run. Let him come after 8 years. You know, after 8 years, we don't know exactly what is going to come.
Yeah.
We're not sure who is going to come.
Yeah.
Let him come and sell whatever he has, but not after these 8 years that we already seen. Somebody have shown that I can do this.
Okay.
Somebody have been tested and trusted. So allow him in the next election. Don't come and run. Don't come and do mago that is going to take somebody's life. Don't come and say lie that will not make you to be sellable after his tenure, after his 8 years. Just sit down, enjoy wherever you are. And it looks like what he's doing now, if he continues, I'm going to start campaign for people not to even vote him on any level.
Yeah, that is the advice we should give to Nigerians as a whole. They should, if you watch those who have performed very well, they are not typical politicians. Okay, let's say Peter Obi, we are saying, for example, he is not a politician. He voted first when he contested for a governorship election. You know, he is not a politician. He has built a business. He knows how to make money. He is not going to make money out of God. He knows already. He's creating wealth. The same way, like Alex Oti also, he was a successful banker. He knows, what it is to make money, the methodology, the processes. Yeah, he knows.
And he have shown that.
So these are the people Nigeria should be looking, not normal politicians that will come and share money for you. You don't know that they are buying your future. You know, they share money for you. You vote them. You don't expect such person to work. Yeah, you can take their money and they are there. You expect him. He cannot do anything. He will take his money back and make more profit. So Nigerians should be looking out for people who have a history. Life is what they have done before, not a typical politician. A typical politician in Nigeria is a crook. Yeah, they are just there to steal. You know, that is the reason. There is nothing more. It's only few that are there to better the lives of the people.
The infrastructure they have is a stomach infrastructure.
Yes, stomach infrastructure. The kind of money that flows in Nigeria, yet nothing is happening. It amazes even the blind how Nigeria have so much, and yet nothing is happening. That is what corruption can do. Bad leaders.
15 trillion naira given to every governor in Nigeria, shared among every governor in Nigeria, and you cannot see it.
Nothing, and it's deliberate.
You cannot see it.
Yeah, and nothing will happen because most of them were produced out of godfatherism, out of a system of sharing. So they can never do anything. Before you put there, they negotiate. That is why they talk to this person. What is they talking? Now they talking to support me. What will I gain if you become a governor like this? They sit down, they share it. Okay, give me the Minister of Agriculture. This one, Minister of Information. That is how they share the booties. So once you enter there, they do the allocation. Everybody takes his own. As a matter of fact, Nigeria is fucked up. There are some places of, ministries. Everybody that is there was brought by somebody. You can't just apply and get employment there, especially at the hierarchies. Yeah, they will tell you are from who.
Mm.
Who is introducing you?
Yeah,
Where are you coming from?
I've heard that before.
Yeah, actually, that is how it works.
I've heard that does not mean somebody have said that to me.
Okay. You went to apply
Yes,
somewhere.
I went to
then-
do something. They asked
yeah,
me, you from where?
you
I
are
don't understand from who.
Yeah.
And you know the crazy part?
Yeah.
I just went there to renew my passport.
Okay.
Just for passport, they're asking me
Yeah,
from who.
yeah.
I don't know who you want me
That is Nigeria for you. They have shared. Yeah, they want to know if you are from the stakeholders, people who they have assigned that ministry to. And that is the politics of the current president. Because that is what they do in Lagos.
and it's in Lagos. How do you know?
All the money they get, they share it.
You from who?
Yeah.
Who do you
you're
want?
From,
If I
yeah.
can.
who,
So look at my form. Look at my form. Look at my surname.
who is sending you here? You know. It's a pity.
Yeah, it's a pity what is happening to Nigerians, and you know, it looks like people in diaspora are more concerned about the Nigerian politics
Yeah.
because they have seen that it works. When you put the right person in power, things can actually change.
Things will certainly change.
So when you see somebody from diasporans putting money to support the right candidate, and you know who the right candidate is.
Yeah.
Because Obi, what structure Obi have? What money, the campaign that he did last, it was Nigerians that sponsored it. Right?
Exactly. For the first time.
For the first time.
You see Nigerians putting, not collecting.
And this time, I think they are prepared. They know what it takes right now, right?
No, this time they will do it.
So we know what it takes now.
Yeah. This time they will do it times 10. Obidient movement is so powerful. Listen, anybody underrating Obidient movement is just for politics' sake. Deep down, they know what the Obidient movement can do. They have spies. They communicate to them. Obedience are diehard supporters of a better Nigeria, not Obi. The only thing that Obi is the person they have now. Do you understand?
Yeah.
But obedience in the whole Nigeria are people who want to see a change.
But
who don't want to follow the old order, who need a new order. That is the obedience. And it's a life commitment. It's not to a person. They want to see a new Nigeria. They want to see Nigeria work. They want to see the way abroad is. They want to see that in Nigeria. Do you understand? Yeah, that is the obedience. It's not money. You don't pay. I don't see any obedience that they have paid that we paid you to become obedient. No. It's voluntary. You understand?
So those people are the people you can say they are well-meaning Nigerians.
Well-meaning Nigerians, exactly. Anybody that is not an obedient in Nigeria is either he's part of the problem, sincerely.
Or the person don't have much information. You know, you can always in this kind of thing you will see three groups.
Yeah. Either it's part of the problem or he doesn't have much information for him to know what really obedience stands for. They thought obedience is just for Obi. No, obedience is for good governance. Do you understand? For a new Nigeria. People who want to see Nigeria work. That is what obedience is all about.
So obedience is not Igbo thing?
No. It's not an Igbo thing. Anybody telling you there's an Igbo, that is the news. They want to make it an Igbo thing. No. But many people are aware it's not an Igbo thing. If it's an Igbo thing, how can they win Lagos? If it's an Igbo thing, how can they win Nasarawa? If it's an Igbo thing, how can they win Abuja?
Even Villa.
Yeah, Aso Villa. And then all the military installation in Nigeria.
Yes.
The Labour Party won. So it's not...
You're talking about servicemen.
Yeah, servicemen. During the last election.
Yes.
Yeah, in all the military installation in Nigeria, Labour Party won. Obi won. So it's about people who need a good
And these
governance.
are the people that will still come out to shoot Nigerians.
No.
Make this make sense. Make this make sense.
Yeah.
I don't understand. Is it that they are cowards or what? These people that wanted a good governance in Nigeria during the past election, these are the people that will say, no, I don't want protests on the street. Make sure they do not cross. And they will go and start using live bullets.
No, the people have not risen enough, as we are saying. We are still having pocket of, protests. You could imagine if Obi had called for protest during that 2023, the whole nation would be flooded. Do you understand? And when it get to that level, the army is overwhelmed. They cannot kill. How many can they kill? Do you understand? And at that particular time, even if you want to kill, you will know that no, this will go beyond Nigeria because it has become a massacre. It has become the person can go in for it, and nobody will be ready to risk that for any president. Do you understand? So it's because the numbers are few. They know this one they can defend it.
And to tell these people that it's not about tribal, just like there are so many people you can bring from our Yoruba brothers.
No
There are
obedience.
so many people
Yeah,
you can bring
obe-
from the north that will lead Nigeria, Middle Belt, every part of Nigeria.
obedience is not about tribe. What of plateau? People don't want to plateau for God's sake.
Mm,
You understand?
mm-hmm.
Ah, it's not about tribe. And he lost in, is it not in Akwa Ibom? Anyway, yeah, in one of the eastern, yeah, I
South
think in
South.
Akwa Ibom, yeah, in South South. He lost. If it's about Igbo thing or he will not lose though I know they manipulated it anyway.
Mm.
Yeah, but they succeeded because the numbers, the difference were not so much. Okay, look at how they tried in Lagos. They could not. The difference Obi gave Tinubu was the difference was so much that they could not cover it up again. They tried, but it
Even he lost his hometown.
yes, he lost everywhere. In his body law, he lost. He lost everywhere. He lost everywhere. So that was why they could not close the gap. It was massive. They could not. They missed the numbers.
This guy
They missed
right
the
now is
calculation.
controlling every parastatus in Nigeria right
Who
now.
Tinubu?
Yes.
He's not controlling. My brother. It is how do I put it? He's building his downfall. You know, when you are building your downfall, you may that is when you think you have power. Why he's building his downfall? Because he's only satisfying the politician and leaving the masses. And it's the masses that have the power. And everybody is against him from everywhere. All the people, even his place, the people
No,
supporting him are his
Nigeria is
minions.
being insulted in every part of the world.
Yeah.
Nigeria is being insulted. This time, Nigerians cannot afford this calamity again. Oh no, we cannot afford it.
No. He didn't
We,
even
can,
try, but the money, so oh my God.
we cannot afford this calamity. The green passport is so worthless. Anywhere you go, you say the Nigerian, they're going to look at you like you cannot amount to anything good. And it's because it trickles down from the head. This is not what we can afford again. This is why we are trying to educate people from the states. Look at how much your governors are being used every day, dancing on TikTok, traveling up and down. They have seminar. What seminar they have, I cannot really tell. They
That
are,
is part of the way they finish the money. They have to create an activity to to write to write away the money. Do you understand? Yeah, they don't do anything. Those seminars, those training, those abroad
meetings.
meetings is the ways to write away the money. That is how the money
Yeah,
follows.
that's how they take the money
Yeah,
out.
because they can't just take the money. Though
Mm.
some do it, those who have connection, they just take the money and do anyhow. But in real terms, if the money is not there, they should be able to account how the money, how the
It's being
money went.
spent.
Yeah,
Yeah.
how the money was. So these are some of the things they present. That the governor went to America with 120, contingent, and the hotel they pay for $120. They pay for $1,200 like this. At the end of the day, they take the difference and pocket it. So
And
at the
what are they
close,
going there to do?
nothing. It's just to carry the money away. That is how they get the extra money. That is how they loot the money that was allocated to them. They can't just take it like that. They take it from contracts. they take it from all these activities. Yeah. They can't just take the cash and put in the pocket. No. Because there's a system of accountability. Yeah, before money leaves, there's a reason why it's leaving. So they make all this trip, do all this celebration and all the rest of them to take the money. Yeah.
We cannot afford this.
No.
No.
Nigeria is fucked up.
The moment of accountability is here now.
Yeah.
You understand?
Okay.
We should be accountable of this nation, of our country. We should be accountable for it. Everything, I still see I still see people that keep saying, I don't want to be involved in politics. I don't want to involve in politics. And every inch and second of their life has to do with politics. Everything that concerns them is politics. And you're saying when you want to talk to a Nigerian, an average Nigerian, somebody who is educated, about say, I know they support anybody. Waiting be, I'm trying so hard to understand. Okay, don't support. At least there are things you need to understand. These are the people, all those ones they will say it's a swing state. America will say it's a swing state. This is a swing voter. Right? Now you have to start to educating this grown man why you should be involved in politics. We are not saying you should register yourself with one party.
One party. Yeah.
At least get a basic education why you should tell somebody. No. Nigeria cannot afford this person.
Yeah, but I think I understand the average Nigerian. The reason is our vote don't count anyway. That is part of the reasons. And that is why everybody should support this guy, Peter for Nigeria, that is campaigning for electoral reforms. Yeah, once they put a system in place that make the vote count, yeah, every Nigerians will vote.
But
even if they did not, they can also make it count on their own if they protect their vote. But if there's an electoral reform, it takes less effort to protect your vote than the system we have now. The system we have now take much effort for you to protect your vote. But when it's reformed and put certain things in place, protecting your vote is simple.
And when you vote in
it's also
overwhelming
cheaper.
number,
Yeah.
when you vote in overwhelming number, it will be difficult for them to rig.
It will be very, very difficult.
That is why rigging Lagos was difficult for them.
Yeah, it was difficult for them. It will be very difficult anyway if. But let's start from this reform. If the people, I don't underestimate the power of the people. Yeah, that is why they try as much as possible to cause division among the people. Yeah, because they know the power of if the people unite. No, there is no malpractice that can stop what they want. There is nothing. There is no malpractice. There is no manipulator. There is nobody that can stop the will of the people.
We started from letting the Nigerian people know that when you talk about economic blockade in a Nigerian state is what everybody can do.
Yeah.
You understand, irrespective of where you come from. Is what you can do with that thing that you bring to the table.
Yeah.
Because I'm very, very sure every Nigerian brings something to the table.
Yeah, they bring something to the table.
So this is where we draw our today conversation, and I hope that you enjoyed it. So share this video. We are going to be bringing educational conversations to you, trying to educate you, and also this educating Nigerians on how much your government is spending is what we are going to be doing. And the next Monday, yes, it's our Monday content. Every day, regular Monday shows that. So every Monday we are going to, I said Monday, Tuesday.
Anytime you invite
whatever
me, I'll be
Monday, because we are posting Monday. So this is what we are going to be bringing to you. And if this is your first time coming across Vicinfluential, I ask you to subscribe, share, comment, so that this video will go wide and far. We are going to use this platform to educate Nigerians and let them know what governance is and help them make their own choice. Thank you, and see you next.